All right, you guys, welcome back in from community chat. Got Kipper out here, Radiant Rider Waits. We're going to tap into this midweek warning message, okay? We're going to speak a little bit about transits and what's coming up. See what comes out in the spread. All right, there's something here about like Center City, cheesesteaks, okay? Oppositions, confrontations, okay? It's like get ready for the shit show on the weekend type of energy heading our way. All right, so we're getting ready to step in with the moon in Libra with a square over to the sun in Cancer. All right, this could have to do with relationships, partnerships, contracts. All right, the energy of the home environment, family, could be inner healing, mother figures could be of significance, okay? There is some tension here overall, heavy tension. All right, so let's see what Spirit is trying to warn us about here midweek and what is to come. So in transit, looks like we're moving into the moon in Scorpio on Friday on Independence Day. All right, 4th of July. It looks like we got a lot of quincunxes happening on the 4th. We have quincunx over to Venus and Uranus in Taurus. We've got quincunxes over to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. We have a square over to Pluto in Aquarius. All right, but on that day, we do have a trine over to Jupiter in Cancer. So today should be the start of the shit show because it is the first quarter moon in the sign of Libra. All right, so the slight tension or whatever has been taking place in connection to your partnerships, it looks like it's going to be a reflection of where we seen the new moon in Cancer last week. Okay. Let's just see what comes out. There could be a lot of difficulty with resources right now as well. The heavy message has been about work and money and trying to move into the energy of independence again. All right, courthouse and message, torn in labor. All right, so this was flying out here. So something having to do with court messages connected to your work environment. All right. There could be something that you are specifically waiting on. It could be a letter coming in the mail. It could be a text message. It could be an email. Something here about court. We spoke about this the other day with Mercury being in retrograde to review anything coming through with communication. All right, there could be changes of dates, times. All right, just review all the facts about something. Look into the details of everything, that type of thing. All right, so there's definitely a message coming through here with the Page of Pentacles. The Six of Swords is a challenge. I don't know if you're trying to get away from a situation or move on from something specifically. I see heavy Pisces with the High Priestess and the Hangman. All right. So check your Pisces placements and what that has to do with this connection to a court issue here and work. Yeah, it has something to do with work. All right, Three of Pentacles here. Looks like you're going to be either collaborating with someone or there could be third parties involved in situations. All right, I see the Ten of Pentacles coming out in the past position. There is a fire sign here that wants to communicate, an Aries, a Leo, and or a Sagittarius with the Ace of Swords, wanting to bring clarity to a situation. All right, about some sort of drama, gossip. All right, someone being deceptive in the background, not speaking the truth, or someone told a lie. I don't know. All right, in connection to one's lover. So Gemini's energy could be significant here as well. All right. The Devil. Capricorn, Scorpio with the Death card. All right. Looks like there's some sort of ending coming. All right. Someone making some sort of plans in the background to be kind of cunning. All right. Third house energy here with Gemini. This could be about communication, travel, local community, siblings being involved, cousins. The Devil, 10th house energy, having to do something with your career. Could be the government. Could be rules and regulations that need to be followed. Something comes to an end with the Death card, Scorpio energy. All right. Could be something that was meant to be kept secret about whatever this message is regarding the courthouse with someone's work. Let's see. I see a big tower movement coming. Something's coming to an end. All right. Heavy with a Scorpio energy. All right. Something here about Taurus placements. So on the 4th of July, we have Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. All right. And we also have the quincunxes happening that day, coming out of Libra's energy and heading into Scorpio's moon, where then we see the quincunx happening to Aries energy. All right. I feel like someone's trying to control a situation. All right. You don't see this coming. Yeah. Something having to do with like the attachment of something, someone doing something corrupt, or yeah, someone being the magician, playing some sort of trickster energy in the background overall. Heavy on the Gemini, Capricorn, which is also a quincunx. All right. There's something fast coming in that's going to take place. All right. And it looks like it leaves somebody in poverty, which currently since the past, it looks like you have been very much abundant. With the 10 of Pentacles, you're dropping down to the 5. All right. Because of whatever is taking place here and whoever's working in the background, telling lies, spying in on somebody, trying to get information to be cunning. Okay. Yeah. This happens to be somebody's workplace. Specifically, this mature man in this workplace. This isn't someone that you can go up against because this person is wealthy enough to do so. What did I say? Okay. There's some sort of gift involved in here as well for a main female, so that this person is able to change locations and step out of this energy of poverty. All right. So you don't see this coming, but it's on its way. All right. Yeah, it kind of feels like the workplace is like, woohoo, we finally won, right? It kind of feels that way. Welcome in, you guys. So something strategically unexpected that ends sets someone out to be on a different path. Here's what it looks like. There's a separation, a heartbreak, some sort of loss there. All right, or this King of Wands energy seems to be heartbroken over their person. All right. This is someone that has been keeping their boundary up, trying to protect and or defend someone here. And it looks like these two people aren't even talking at this time with the Four of Swords. This may have been where it's been a period of, I want to say isolation. All right, because it looks like someone here is mentally entrapped, or again, you don't see this coming, with some sort of work opportunity heading your way that has been rejected in the past, and someone has been really depressed about this. And whether someone is going to choose to invest in a situation, all right, if someone here is going to choose to keep something hidden or a secret, or they have, and it finally feels like justice is coming in. All right. Yeah, judgment. Someone is either meant to continue to push forward and ascend, or it looks like you're going to be reconciling as well with someone here. All right. Could look like family. 10 of Cups could be of significance coming up. What's this that's flipping out? Children could be involved. I see Page of Swords, Page of Wands, or these could be people spying in, trying to get information about what's happening, what's going to take place, what's the next move. Yeah, something like that. I feel like people are like waiting on some sort of information. All right. Interesting. Let's move on from this spread. I was seeing earlier skyscrapers. So there's something about like Center City, cheesesteaks. Somebody wants to be seen here, wants to be heard, wants to be known that they're in your energy. All right. But again, it's all for the benefit of this main female that's been living in poverty. That's what it's saying. All right, let's see. So, what's going on with the oppositions coming up as well? Because I feel like we're going to see oppositions to... We've seen them happen overall yesterday with Saturn and Neptune. There's going to be another opposition to the moon in Libra and Chiron in Aries on tomorrow, which is the 3rd. All right, we do have a quincunx tomorrow to this North Node Pisces energy. All right, looks like some semi-square energy to Mars Virgo. But most of whatever's going down is happening on Friday, the 4th. All right, lots of discord there. Lots of tension. Somebody is going to be imprisoned. Okay. We've got unexpected income coming in someone's way. All right, mature man energy here. This could be someone that's a lot older. And sudden wealth, yeah. So whatever the unexpected income and the sudden wealth is coming through with someone that's interesting. Someone's lover being involved. Something about traveling could be of significance, journey. All right, and again, I'm seeing this mean female stepping into high honor with a specific gift. All right, let's see what's going on. Why is this mature man coming through with all this wealth? Lots of gifts. Somebody's in a gifting mood. They love this person. This could be an ex-lover, your main lover. I don't know. Somebody could be obsessive here, coming in slowly with the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil. All right, I see Aquarius's energy here with the Star. Virgo's energy here with the Hermit. There could be an Aquarian that's keeping very quiet and isolated. All right, doesn't want to be distracted is what it looks like. Hierophant. This person could be already committed to a specific spiritual community. That could be where their focus is. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay. And I see either something being manifested in this person's hopes, dreams, and wishes, or whatever it may be. All right. Or there could be some sort of disruption. Let's see. 5 of Cups. Whoever it is that's trying to come in and gift is the same person that wants you to reconcile with them. They feel a sense of regret, hurt, sorrow, loss at this time. They're coming in with some sort of opportunity. There will be a closing out of a chapter here, and it looks like you received justice. I see this Emperor energy coming out. All right. Death card energy. All right. I don't know if you're ending it with a boss, a father figure, someone that has a position of authority over you, trying to bring balance into that relationship, that partnership, that contract. All right. Something is still kind of being, I feel, negotiated here with the energy of the Devil. All right. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Somebody's making a deal with the Devil or has made a deal with the Devil. They maybe were completely invested in juggling at this time. Now they feel like they don't see something coming. Now they're trying to get away. All right. Making plans to move on. And it's kind of already publicly seen. All right. So the message that's coming through has to do with someone's inheritance. It could be, again, from that workplace, the 3 of Pentacles. It's just been slowed down and or delayed. All right. Someone here is the High Priestess. Very intuitive. Needs to keep their boundary up with someone here. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't say nothing. Don't make a move. Stand down is what I'm hearing. All right. Somebody's trying to quickly come in with an offer of an apology. All right. Or someone has already tried to make an apology and, you know, get out of this state of ending. Rather, they would like to see things in a different perspective. Heavy on the water energy there with Pisces and Scorpio. What's going on with the main female on this journey in connection to their lover? Very much abundant. This person could be dealing with that Scorpio. All right. There's some sort of investment there with that, with the main female. Some sort of passionate new beginning. All right, there could be talks of a home involved here. This could be a community. This could be family. This could be marriage or talks of that. Someone wants to emotionally withdraw and or move from a home because there's been some sort of conflict there. All right, let's see. Welcome in, Lamont Brothers. Somebody here is being spied on, watched, surveillanced, something like that. All right, and it's kind of feeling like trying to see where someone's mind is, if they're mentally entrapped, if they feel stuck. All right. This could be someone that's watching to see how things are going to work out. If this person is burdened in connection to whatever they do for work. And again, I see something here about a separation because of whoever this shiesty person is. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine coming through with the King of Cups. This would be someone that is emotionally withdrawn, emotionally unavailable, could have been going back and forth in competition with a fire sign over, once again, this Queen of Wands. Okay? And whoever's coming in with the offer, it looks like they're about to step into a trap from this Emperor. This person has a position of authority, creating some sort of tower moment once again. And it looks like, again, you don't see this coming. Feels like a trap. Yeah, something's supposed to come back into balance here. Sun and the moon. All right, something about the past, the home environment, some sort of depression, anxiety, the need for a new beginning, messages coming through, waiting for this message to come through so that someone's destiny can change and they end up with their soulmate. Okay. Let's see. All right, you guys. Numbers 27, 5, 2, 10, 15, 25. All right, so we're looking at the 2nd, which is today. The 5th being of significance. The 10th, the 11th, or the 15th, or the 25th, or the 27th. Okay, anything else? I feel like we have a lot of people working in the background that's not saying anything. So if you guys are here, welcome in. All right, let's see. Someone's running into money issues over the weekend. That's what I'm feeling, okay? Looks like by Saturday, all this is happening so that you align with what is auspicious for your destiny. Saturday the 5th. So we've seen from the 2nd to the 5th being of significance here. I just heard, don't be scared. Something about a house in the near future is on its way. Community. All right, you may have the support of your community. You might be moving to a new community. Toil and labor. This would be your work community. Co-workers is what I'm hearing. Imprisonment, main female. All right, so it looks like if we've received this energy in the collective reading where someone's been in this energy of hermit mode. You're getting the hell up out of there. Yeah, something is causing you bad health, blocking your pathway, and what's expected here is some sort of concern from whoever this person is that's bringing you some sort of unexpected income. All right. Somebody has you on their mind if you are this main female. Show me the house in the near future with distant horizons. She said, I'm just listening. Welcome in, Angel 101. You guys, when you step into the room, please hit the like button. I got 15 people in here with 9 likes. And if you're stepping in, just give me a hello. That way you guys put yourself on the board for my top fans. Wink, wink. Okay. Show me this energy of the house in the near future. 8 of Pentacles. All right. Ooh. Why did I feel like I heard like a group home or work home, something like that? All right. There's going to be an issue that somebody runs into or is worried about, okay, and what direction you're going in here. I see the Knight of Wands with the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of deception happening here, because why does somebody feel like they either have to watch their back or they're strategizing on how to overcome some sort of difficulty with resources here, especially if this person is unemployed. All right, there's a worry there, okay? With the 9 of Swords, it feels like a worry. You need clarity about what's going to take place here, or if you are highly intuitive and tapped into your conscious mind, you know that there's some sort of manipulation happening. All right, let's see. Distant horizons, something is delayed. Knight of Pentacles. So your plans have changed now, because someone's working against you is what it feels like. Okay. Something about Ace of Cups. This could be about a lover. All right. This could be about you and your emotional state and how you feel about something. No, there's drama for sure. It's coming. All right. Let's look at your community. Somebody wants to challenge you. What you would do. We picked up on this energy a while ago. What would you do if you were put into a position where, what reading was that? Something about what would you do? All right, if things were slowed down, if people were working against you, what would you do? Show me the community. Are you dealing with some people that are trying to keep secrets from you or causing some sort of illusion for you? All right. Know who you're around, especially if you are dealing with specific partnerships, relationships, and or contracts with specific people that you don't really know who the hell they are. Be careful. All right. There's something here I'm picking up on with, that's interesting. There's justice being brought into a situation in connection to someone's resources, or someone's here dealing with the law in connection to resources. This could be balance coming into the workplace with you and your boss, okay? I don't know. Let's see. The Death card. Nope. So someone's trying to end what you do for work because it leaves you in a sense of being free or independent. That's correct. All right. That's coming to an end. They want your ass imprisoned. Or someone you know is going to be imprisoned. Something like that. If you work for a corrupt ass company, all right, and this is your workplace, they will take your ass out like you never existed. Put your ass behind bars real quick. Okay. Somebody's trying to get someone away from their lover. That's the intention, is what I feel. They have a specific goal here. A specific goal. Okay. Show me the main female's energy. Show me the main female's energy. That main female, it looks like somebody's boss wants that main female. King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. This person could own their own business, or whoever they're partnered with in business is very abundant and where, yeah, see what I'm saying? There's some sort of corruption around this person and their independence. Tower moment. Told you. All right. So if that King of Pentacles is working against this main female, they're trying to cause some sort of corruption to this person's independence. They don't want to see them single, free, and living a happy life with their soulmate. All right. It's almost like get ready to be independent. You want to be independent? Well, here you go. News is coming. It's on the way. Okay. From this Empress, this is again a heavy Uranus energy because it's in Taurus. We got the heavy Venus energy, which is in Taurus. This person is meant to be abundant at this time. Yeah. So it could be that they are in partnership with this King of Pentacles that's going after this main female. Okay. What's going on with bad health here? All right. So it looks like someone feels that this main female could be connected to bad health on this specific pathway, and the expectation is that this person is concerned how they're going to receive this unexpected income. All right, so let's see. Bad health here on the journey that they have moved on with. They're trying to defend and or protect this person from keep going down this path. They want to end it for sure. All right, it feels like someone is either self-sabotaging or someone is trying to create some sort of difficult ending for you. A very painful ending. It feels like a backstabbing energy. Taking something away from you, and which connects you to your soulmate, keeps you free and independent. They want to come in and cause chaos and doing it in a very corrupt way. All right, again, you don't see this coming. Nope, they've been trying to keep it hidden. This is someone that has authority. Once again, I see the King of Swords. Someone is very concentrated on making something happen. Okay, Constance is like, damn. Expectation. The Queen of Swords. What's the concern here? So there seems to be like someone that is trying to remain in control and and express that they have a sense of authority. They're dealing with a Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords is like, I also have a sense of authority. So this could be someone that has truth and clarity, not afraid to speak, doesn't have hair on their tongue, making things very clear that they have gained perspective about what's going on around them. What is this concern then? It's almost like, I know you see me, but I see you type shit. Yeah. What's the concern? Yeah, that they're being manipulated. All right. And now, is that right? Could be very much true. That there's a third party that's, trying to bring them a sense of clarity and communicate to them, but in a very malicious, manipulative type of way, right? I don't know. Somebody loves cheesesteaks. Let's see. Unexpected income. Show me the unexpected income. You ain't getting shit. They don't want you to have shit. They want to separate you from your unexpected income. What did I just say? Okay. The Four of Cups. They want you to feel rejected, neglected, left out, missed opportunity. They don't want you to feel happy at all, because this is an unhappy energy, right? And they want that chapter closed out for you. But again, I said by Saturday, you will be in alignment with your destiny. Looks like the angels are stepping in at this point in time. Okay. Why do I pick up on these fucking messages, you guys? Hold on. I felt like warning. When you feel warning, go with your first instinct, because that's what I felt stepping into this reading was you're being warned about something. So we were going to find out what it was, right? Because my intuition is on point. What else is happening here? All right, so let's not forget that we have Uranus that is in the sign of Taurus at the 29th degree, in which Uranus is all about change. All right, not just regular change, it's revolutionary change. It comes in and brings in lots of chaos. All right, this energy could be very innovative in the way that they are planning or strategically using technology specifically to do what it is that they're doing. All right. Taurus has all to do with resources. All right. Money, creativity, the energy of beauty, whatever the hell this is. All right. I feel like Uranus has a major part to this in connection with Venus being in its domicile. So it's almost like the planet of change is going up against where Venus is like, I want so much abundance. I feel so beautiful. I have everything that makes me feel abundant and lots of prosperity here. But someone's like, I know how to come in and cause some chaos for you. That's what this is. Again, the conjunction happening on the 4th of July. But let's not forget that Uranus is the ruling planet to Aquarius's energy, and Aquarius loves independence. The 4th of July is Independence Day. All right. So something about this pathway to this court issue. That's a lot, but I'm going to take them exactly in the way it fell out. The mature man, concerned, lovers, expectation, change, despair. Journey at the bottom of the deck. This mature man and whoever this is removing you away from your lover. It's very clear here. They're very much concerned that whatever is happening is going to leave you in despair with this person. Okay, and that may be true. That may be true. Let's look at the pathway. Let's look at this pathway. Ten of Swords. Somebody in the past may have betrayed you. Five of Swords, the Devil. They did something corrupt here. Something with a court issue. What was the court issue about? Welcome in, liar. Liar. The court were collaborating with the Emperor to have a specific win, to be successful with something, but doing something corrupt in order to do so. It's like, you can't beat me. I know those that have positions of authority. We collaborate with these people for work all the time. This would have been like an organization or an institution that this person worked for, and they utilized their power, all right, their resources in order to work against you. Okay, show me this mature man. Eight of Cups, the Chariot. I don't know if this person chose to walk away or withdraw or make something harder in order to have their win. All right, in connection to whatever this situation is for you. Okay, it feels like some sort of betrayal in the past. Betrayal and burdens. Now this person might want to come through and apologize with this Page of Cups. They've gained perspective about something that you have knew that's going on with this Ace of Pentacles. All right, and it looks like they've been waiting on coming in. All right, it's giving soulmate. Two of Cups. It's almost like if you're creating something new, you're birthing something new, because that's typically like a Venus Cancer energy. They want parts without the need to have a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would have been something that you created, this person watches you or something, and if they withdrew from you, they felt like, oh, I'm sorry, I want to come back around. I kind of see you have something great going on. Can I be a part of it? Something like that. All right, but they're concerned about a lover here. They're concerned about a Scorpio, Death card energy. What's going on here? And what your plans are with this person. Are you single? Or are you just taking a break from this person? Four of Swords. Show me the Lovers. I think you're very much with this person. Ace of Cups. But you don't tell a lot of people that. Or again, I feel like this person wants to know, can I come in and love on you? Or are you still kind of involved? Or are you taking a quote unquote break? All right, you're committed to this person for sure. Expectation. So if you're committed, then whatever's happening in the background is their goal is to separate you from your person. Expectation. You're expecting to be, or this person was expecting you to be single. So now they feel like they've taken out on the loss. Things have changed. Destiny has, you know, changed. Yeah, that's crazy. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. They kind of feel like, damn, I lost out. I feel left out in the cold, right? So whatever changed, it just kind of doesn't feel the same. All right, someone's left here in this energy of despair. Thank you, Cindy. All right, you guys, let's see. What else? Show me change. The King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. This might just be in between you and your person, whoever it is that you're loving on. You kind of don't want to let this person go, or they don't want to let you go, but you guys don't put it all the way out there. It kind of feels like a secret. Okay, so the person that's in regret is like, damn it, how am I going to get through to my brand new beginning if This person even doesn't even understand how I feel. It hasn't been just yet exposed. All right. But I have so much passion. Something like that. All right. So this kind of they kind of hang back and watch. All right. Seeing what's going on. But they find it difficult here because they've been trying to keep their boundary up. Yet you're like their wish fulfillment. Okay. Show me despair. Show me this energy of despair. Somebody's despair about your brand new beginning. In despair about your brand new beginning. So again, they come around, they be deceptive, they do what they have to do and strategize to get your ass back. And you're like, the fuck where? You know what I'm saying? You're putting your sword up because this is someone that just basically they broke your heart in the past. Whatever happened, whoever emotionally withdrew, it's kind of like you feel like you're celebrating your path now and they kind of want to spin the block and see what's up. Okay. Yeah. All right. Somebody needs to grow the fuck up is how I just heard it. The Page of Wands to the King of Wands. Maybe this person has matured from then till now and they see you're in the public eye, or they kind of want to, you know, show you how much they have changed. Okay. But I feel like that's already over. All right. Or if that you're in the spotlight, they don't like that. They would love to close that chapter for you. All right. Manipulation. This is their way of strategizing to manipulate you to get you back, if that makes sense, so that you don't walk away from this person. They don't want to lose out on the opportunity that in the past they could have just kind of said you weren't important to them. But now that you're moving on and you have something great going on, whether this is work, a relationship, a partnership, a friend, a contract, it doesn't matter. This person wants to spin the fucking block. You understand? Welcome in, La Unique One. Cindy's here. Brenda's here. Who else is here? Marilyn is here. Larry is here. Constance is here. Lamont is here. Angel 101 is here. Divvy is here. And whoever else got deleted. Fuck them. Love y'all. Somebody wants you to do pornos. I seen XXX in the very beginning. All right. So I don't know if somebody wants you to be like their personal porn star or something like this. All right. Somebody just can't seem to get over the fact of something. Okay. Crazy. Brenda say, who, child? It could have been a lot of like distorting your character, fucking up your reputation, all to just feel like, I don't have anybody else, but I remember the connection that I had with this person in the past. Let me see if it's still there. And then at the end of the day, it's kind of like this person was trying to work against you the whole time to get you back. You not quote unquote knowing, like delaying you. So you had no other way to move forward but to go back to them. Very strategic, right? Very calculated person. This person is. Contessa's here. Welcome in, Gemini Love. Welcome in, Sweetie. All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling, you guys. I feel like somebody's being called out on their shit. They may not like it. It's going to cause a lot of discord this weekend. All right. A lot of, I don't know. Where are we at again? Yeah. Feminine energies, watch out this weekend. Especially with this mature man, whoever the hell this is that has a lot of money. All right. Be careful with this person. If they're coming in to help you, they have some sort of intention in the background. That's what it feels like. Something about Kia cars. The Kias. I looked up. I see a Kia. Okay. You're aligning yourself something here. Something's going to be, how do I explain this? All right. Let's just say you had something to say to somebody, right? And want to communicate it and you not being able to. That changes the perspective of a situation. Especially if you have no sort of emotional involvement with this person. It shouldn't even matter. Someone's already like on a different path here. It's coming through as the Queen of Wands. So that King of Wands kept coming out being heartbroken over this Queen of Wands, their person, right? And again, I feel like a heavy apology coming in the near future. This person, you would know who this is because they're going to try to bribe you with nothing but moolah, baby. It's like you're the apple of this person's eye. They can't stop watching you because they're fucking heartbroken. All right. If you are a Queen of Wands, are you beautiful? Are you creative? Are you confident? Are you kind of out there doing your thing? And if you are abundant, this person's like, who the fuck do you think you are to be abundant? After closing out a chapter with me, I will backstab the fuck out of you and stop your entire happiness that ever existed in your life. Narcissist, literally, this is your person from the past. Because maybe they've never met someone that was as good as you, Empress energy. Even if they fucking tried to juggle you, that was the dumbest shit they ever did. They fucking regret it. Just saying. All right. What else? Wink, wink, baby. Thank you for your support. I see someone dressed in an elf outfit, and you know those a king outfit? You know how the king and the queen is on a deck of cards, and then you have the Joker? That's what I just saw. So this is someone like playing their cards right. If I'm kind of picking up that message. Spirit shows me shit like that. This is someone playing their cards right. Okay. Crazy. All right, you guys, hold on a second. I feel like I needed to take a deep breath there. So you could be a handful for somebody. Literally, I keep picking up like the hands are ruled by Gemini. I'm feeling like a deck of cards. Like you're a fucking handful for somebody. It's almost like somebody can't get over you. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody cannot get over you. Be careful, because you're giving this person the idea to slow you down. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Don't worry. They don't realize you have protection behind you. They can try all they want. All those wands they throw your way. All right, something's going to be stopped there. Okay? Yeah, no. They know exactly what it is. They're trying to, okay, let's just say they're utilizing the people that are closest to you to try to manipulate you and act like you don't know that it's them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. This is what I saw. The guy looked like a fucking, the energy of the magician. I'm seeing here someone trying to block you being supported. Any brand new beginnings that come your way, if you have some sort of victory here, it's like I can play the fucking magician and switch some shit up. All right, in order to keep you worried or depressed or anxiety or fear, it's like shut the fuck up. That's what I'm getting. Somebody wants you to shut your fucking mouth. Chill. This person still hasn't matured. They've came out as the Page of Wands to the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. This is a bitch-ass mother sucker that has money, and it gives them a boost ego because they have money, but they have not matured. This is someone very, what's that word? Hold on a second, you guys. I gotta look this up real quick. What is that word? Damn it, of course this would happen to me. Hold on a second, you guys. What's that word? I gotta get it out, because if not, it's gonna fuck with me. This is someone that thinks they are smart enough to make you fall into their trap, make you believe that you're too naive. They're very immature. They're very simple-minded. And because they have this abundance in their energy, they're not financially intelligent. They will continue to invest in money, putting it everywhere to pay people to fuck you over. Spirit says yes. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, I can't get it right. Almost like somebody that doesn't know what the fuck to do with their money. They're like seizing their new opportunities by not being clever or intelligent enough to know what to invest their money into. Utilizing their resources in a very corrupt way to work against you or whoever's around you. That keeps you in a sense of abundance. Because they know that it will block you from moving forward away from them. Yeah, it's just a very cunning energy. That's all it is. It's very cunning. All right, this person would be the one that is like, I win at all costs. I never lose. You understand? No matter how much or how much time, energy, research, it doesn't matter. They don't care. All right. Wow. Brenda says, terrible strategy. Terrible. Okay. Again, I'm being drawn to the number 5. So the 5th of the month could have been of significance. Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. All right. Could be Gemini as well. All right. So 5th is May. May will be Taurus, Gemini energy. There's a mature woman here. What's wrong with this mature woman? Well, hot shit. Somebody's crossed over. Are you tapping into somebody's story that crossed over? I don't know what happened here. All right. Or they're trying to end a situation with this mature woman, or you are. I don't know. What's going on? Whew, sudden wealth. The minute that you end this situation with whoever this mature woman is, you get some sort of sudden wealth. All right. And there's a false person there as well. I see numbers 6, 8, 11, and 19. I'm seeing Gemini, Leo, Libra, Leo. Interesting. 16, Tower. Somebody's thinking of, concerned about your position of high authority. They don't fucking like you. Okay. All right, now, what's going on in the chat, you guys? How you all making out? I feel like that was a long enough read. I think we get the point. Somebody coming for you, okay? Warning. Just be like Jazz said. We got to look out this week, all right? So I can, again, speak about the transits, let you know what I see. But that's what I see. You know what's crazy, right? That we're running into like all of this biquintile energy. The biquintile energy, when you speak about a quintile, it means that someone is using their creativity to show potential for something. Doesn't matter if the intention is pure or not pure. This would be like biquintiles to Venus, to Uranus, to the North Node. I know what your money looks like. I know what changes you have coming your way. I know what your destiny looks like. We have the moon in Libra, partnerships, Chiron, Aries, a core wound in the first house and where someone is dealing within themselves. I know how to bring some sort of confrontation your way. Let me use Mars in Virgo energy. Let me be in this energy of, what is it? Let me be competitive. Could be in the workplace, Virgo's energy, okay? Could be competitive. And then you go and say, I'm going to create some sort of slight tension and see what turns around for you. Okay? By Friday, shitloads of discord. And it would be like, you fucked up with my money. You caused chaos in my life. You tried to restrict me. You were doing this all to be, you know, creating some sort of illusion, and then you're fucking with my transformation tension. You see what I'm saying? But then it all works out because the trine takes place with Jupiter in Cancer, and Jupiter is what? Prosperity and abundance, opportunities They all start opening up. And then it creates disharmony for the same people that were creating and using that as a potential to work against you. And it kind of like flips the script here. You can see it through the transits as I'm explaining it. Exactly what I just said in the storyline. All right. This is what it is. So then with the moon in Scorpio, it's going to create some sort of madness happening with Mercury and Leo. All right. What's Mercury and Leo? Something that was spoken about to create some sort of drama. Something that was put into the public eye where this person may have expressed themselves. But that same energy could have worked harmonious for the person that was working against them in competition with the sextile to Mars in Virgo. You understand? The same energy, it kind of flipped the script because of the way the transits are working here. So then the trine ends up coming out to be the highlight of the sun in Cancer. And where right now when we're doing this reading, we're at a square to the sun in Cancer. Someone doesn't want you to create tension to expose what's happening by the 5th, where it's going to be trining and working auspiciously for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It flips the script. So now Sesquiquadra energies will kind of bring in this Saturn and Neptune. The same person that created the restriction and the illusion for you is going to be the one that's dealing with the disharmony. Meanwhile, you're in this energy of a trine over to the North Node with your destiny. That's how it all works out. Okay? So, by Sunday the 6th, a shitload of sextiles. All this harmony with Venus to Saturn, with Venus to Neptune. But then we also see here the oppositions of Uranus and Venus. All right, so the Uranus opposition will take place with the moon in Scorpio over to Uranus and Taurus. When the moon ingresses into Sagittarius, we're going to see Venus in Gemini opposite the moon in Sag. Because on the 6th, or on the 4th, no. On the 4th, Venus steps into the sign of Gemini. Which also means that you could be dealing with 2 lovers at the same time. So be careful. This upcoming weekend. So as the storyline goes, the person that may have had a situation from the past, your person's trying to spend the block and come back because they know that you're with this person. So do not invest any time, energy, resources in this person if you are happy in your situation, because their intentions are going to backflip on them. Does this all make sense to you guys? This is just me reading the transits and seeing the energy before it even fucking happens. All right. You said by the door, bar the door. Yeah, run the fuck up out of there wherever you're at. Okay? Wherever you're at, just get the fuck out of there. All right. It looks like we got a Venus, Gemini, trine, Pluto, Aquarius on Monday. I love that transit. All right, so yeah. And then we got the moon in Sag, sextile to Pluto in Aquarius as well. Pluto's retrograding right now, you guys. We are in Mercury's pre-shadow phase for the Mercury Leo retrograde phase. What else is in retrograde right now? I don't think there is anything else at this time. Nope. We won't see the Saturn retrograde up until the 11th of July. Hold on a second. One second. No, Neptune's going retrograde on the 4th, which is Friday. And we will see Saturn retrograde on the 13th. Okay, so again, what's Saturn doing? Creating some sort of restriction. And it's like, did you not fucking learn your lesson back then? This is the review, right? The return. All right, the retrograde phase. Neptune being like, did you not get the point back there that this was just all an illusion? This person didn't really want you like that. Saturn retrograde. It would be like, did you not learn your lesson where you were restricted from this person? You have to go through this phase again. Hold on, I got you. And Spirit's like, creates this fucking tower. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's what this is. So again, by the 18th, you will see Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury retrograde. Pluto, transformation. Saturn, have you learned your lesson? Neptune, get the fuck out of the illusion, live in your reality. Mercury, stop trying to communicate from people from the past if you know you've moved on from that person. All right, we are full moon Capricorn, heavy focus this month on career, on reputation, on public image, on destiny. And I'm also seeing Juno going direct. That has all to do with who you're bonding with, your partnerships, and or your marriages. We're about to step in after that. Where are we right now? Heavy in the cardinal energy we are. That's right. All right, because July the 2nd today, we see first quarter moon Libra, full moon Capricorn. Last quarter moon will take place in the sign of, why Aries? Oh, I think I see that. Because that last quarter moon should be taking place in the sign of, I guess it is Aries, because our last quarter moon was in Pisces. That's fine. So we're looking at a last quarter moon in Aries, finishing out this cardinal moon cycle before we have our new moon in Leo. All right. I hope you guys catch up with me. You all wanted to know about the astrology and the transits. I'm telling y'all right now what's going on. I pulled it in the spread first, and now I'm telling you in transit what the hell this looks like. So this weekend looks like Friday's the shit show with all the quincunxes. All right, and the square, the tension that takes place in order for you to continue moving forward with your transformation. All right, I love you guys. I hope it resonates. Leave an email. Let me know what happens this weekend. Okay? I love you.